Well, the production is actually going to be run by another person we shout out, which would be FrameSync Media.
Yes,
so there you
sir.
go.
We love
FrameSync to Ziva and Bonanza that are always running things in the background. Of course, though, like you mentioned, shout out to the venue holders, which would be Pure Esports, and also SEK Gaming TV for hosting the event. And if you want another fantastic SEK Gaming event that you should look forward to, October, look forward to Ascension. Coming up soon. Be sure to sign up on Smash.tv/Ascension.
October 23rd is the date for that in downtown Phoenix, but we got a long road to get there. It's only mid-September, so we're like a month and a week out from it right now, but we've got winter semifinals here between Chrom and Frost, and right now it's going to be a footsies match between the Falcon and the Chrom.
That's right.
I believe this is Break the Targets, or the I think this is the classic mode map, the race to the finish.
Yeah, I believe it is.
So anyway, Frost actually with an early lead right now. One good kill confirmed, and Chrom's going to be out of the stock. But again, this is Captain Falcon, the king of causing explosive damage and taking stocks early.
That's right. So it might not be too long before we see that, especially since if there's one Captain Falcon that I know is capable of that, it's got to be the main man Crep over here.
But anyway, the ether comes down. It's not Ike, so it will not be killing. Frost in a decent position at the ledge, but unfortunately overextends just a little bit and gets hit by the get-up attack. But the down air going to whiff and be punished with an up tilt, and that stock's going to be taken. Frost on the board first.
Yeah, good stuff though. I mean, still holding on to 123. It's going to be a hard-fought battle to try and get that additional damage in. It does seem like Krupp is definitely locking down and getting himself in the right spot, but at the wrong time to get caught by that Aether. And now he'll get dragged down to his last stock while Frost will be losing that stock, but of course still taking the lead once again. A very healthy lead.
Hey man, regicide is when you kill a king. What's it called when you kill a captain?
Exactly. I wouldn't even be able to tell you, but it was a damn good stock. I'll call it that.
True. Again, we love to see those kind of risks pay off. Like, no matter who does it, it's not lame. It's a calculated risk, and it's cool. And something I've been noticing Frost do a lot is it actually has been going for those high ethers because they know that if they go low, there's a chance to get down air spiked by Krupp. But if they go high, they can't have that happen. There's a beautiful combo into the knee, ringing with the symphony of 1,000 violins, and hitting that knee, music to my ears. Krupp trying to take up space. He's trying to find his way back to center. He's at the ledge right now. Frost looking to try to steal this out, but again, this is Krupp. He could be taking this any second now. Great air dodge instead of going for the up B though. Making way back to stage. Frost has the ground control, but a couple up airs. Oh my god, 4 in a row. Nair.
Yeah, you said it.
Nair
Oh,
two.
right into that Nair. And another Nair off stage to close out the first game. Look at that phenomenal comeback coming in from Krupp. I mean, Frost is definitely holding his own, doing a really good job, even bringing it to where Krupp had to do everything that you saw here. But look at that. Did exactly what he needed to do. Solid Nairs across the board, and another Nair. Hit 2 to be in particular about it, and closing out the game. Wow. Look at that percent, though. That was very down to the wire.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And again, Frost had a huge lead the entire match, especially after that up B that killed. But again, that last kill was so sick, because normally whenever we see Nair 1, we see it lead into a knee, but the DI that Frost had actually wouldn't have allowed for that knee to come out, and he probably would have gotten punished and died, would Krupp have. But instead, Krupp realizes that his opponent's further away, uses the longer hitbox in the neutral air, and goes for the last one to get the edge guard. Excellent play there. Krupp comes out on top of that one after a brutal road of nails that he had to walk on. And Frost coming out swinging in game 2.
Yeah, coming out swinging, so far so good. But this damage output is, as you saw the last time, going to be a lot more than what Frost will be needing to secure a solid lead. As you can see, that Krupp can very easily make comebacks like you saw there. And so far, it does seem like Krupp's having a little bit of a hard time landing a drop down from platform back here, but only be met with another solid hit from Frost, leading up to 127%.
Frost game plan entirely right now is make sure that CaptainCURP has no ground under his feet at any given moment. That is how I decide the tempo of the match. I get these combos. I can completely set the pace whenever I want to.
Man.
Because if Chrom has any ground under their feet, they can do stuff like that, take stocks wickedly early.
That's right. And here we go. We got our tied stock count now for the both of these two. 2-2 stocks, and the percent is looking very even. We can see a solid string coming out from Chrom. I like the patience, though, not overcommitting and instead going for the shield. But you can see that Frost going to waste no time taking that opportunity, that lack of momentum to regain some momentum of his own. And so far, we're still panning out to a pretty even game on the second one.
Yeah. Frost plays like a net. If you get caught by the net, the more you struggle, the harder it's going to be for you to get out. But if you just play a little bit loose and you push your way through, you're going to find a way out. And Chrom's doing that very well right now. But just as I say that, the tightened noose ensnares a little bit further. And Chrom finds himself in a hole yet again.
Oh, there we go. Solid hits once again coming out from Chrom, but at the same time, he's the one's going to be having to make up for a march in the 1-2-3. Gentleman's jab off stage. Nair 1's going to connect, but not the Nair 2 he needs, but right into a down air spike to bring us right back to a tie. Only 38% to make up for, but it's starting to get dicey. As you can see, Frost is putting it all on the table, not trying to let this go to an even set count.
Yeah, Frost is hanging out under that middle platform, hanging out like it's an umbrella, because it's snuffing out every approach from above that Chrom could possibly get. And whenever Chrom tries to land, Frost is there with his waiting arms open for a punish.
That's right.
Chrom's just looking for anything right now. And again, this is a very reminiscent situation to what we saw last match, where Chrom was very firmly in the corner at a disadvantage, but they were able to eke it out last second in a situation very similar to this one. Frost needs to get off ledge if they want to win this one.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
but I love that. I love that up B. Gets right back to ledge. Backer not going to kill. Frost takes center. And now Chrom has a mountain to climb if he wants to win this one. Couple up airs, though. Going to make it a little bit easier. Yep.
Ooh,
baits out that
we
air
got our
dodge.
Aether for additional damage up to 177%. And there we have the back air finally closing it out. But you can see that Chrom was fighting that good fight. He's going to have to do it here in game 3, though.
Yeah. Excellent job, and I see nothing but relief on the face of Frost. He didn't get come back on twice, and now we have an even set going forward. The winner of this next match, this is the flex game right now, the winner of this next match is going to have counterpick advantage if we go to a game 5, which is arguably the most important time.
I would say so, too.
And momentum. In a long set like this, momentum is a huge determining factor that I feel like isn't talked about enough.
Yeah, and it looks like the counterpick for the stage this time around is going to be Yoshi's story. So we're going to have to see if it could potentially be that, like, you know, maybe he's trying to keep those blast zones small. Like, you saw him go for that Nair off stage, wasn't able to quite land the last hitbox that was needed. Maybe a smaller blast zone will make that a non-issue, but at the same time, you can see that Frost's been taking stocks very proficiently as well, so there is a potentiality for a backfire. But let's see how it plays out so far. Frost with some good neutral, and now Crespin coming with the 1-2-3 gentleman's jab. Going to be getting a ledge punish potentially. Yeah, very rare footage of not Mario and Yoshi's story.
Yeah, no, and again, I think this is definitely Chrom's counterpick because Falcon gets a lot of kills really early here. I mean, that up air kills early on this stage, and that's not something you think about too often. But yeah, getting that down air definitely helps a little bit too. And that's why we've been seeing Frost try to recover high with those up Bs a lot this set, because, you know, there's nobody better at down airing those, but this time the super armor actually comes out in favor of Frost and helps him live a little bit further. But right now, the snowballing from Chrom
That's a really good catch
Take
right
that
there
stock.
from Chrom. 2 stocks in a row, and this is going to be one fiery comeback game here for Chrom. That's what it looks like to me.
Chrom plays like none. I think that's like the best way I could describe how he plays, because he jumps so far, he dives so deep, and he technically executes every option perfectly. He knows where his opponent's going to be, and he's able to just execute.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That took me a second. I was like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Chrom plays like no other. Cross Falcon truly does hit different. You're right. Plays like none.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Solid
anyway,
up coming out from Chrom. We got ourselves a jab, but that jab is not going to be the one that Frost is looking for.
Yeah, Frost trying to hold center right now, but again, Chrom making a very compelling case for a 3-stock here, and the Falcon Hug not going to kill just yet. And nope, no down air. Frost with that a trajectory that Krupp wasn't able to cover just yet, but Krupp's still holding on that stock. Loses it finally at about 145%, but they're looking for the stock right now.
Oh, catching onto that ledge once again. You can see that Krupp is immediately trying to punish the lack of iframes in that exact moment.
All right.
Oh,
yeah, there's
there
a back
go.
air from center. That will kill.
Yeah, bringing it to a 2-1 game count, and Frost is going to be the one that's in need of a little bit more momentum this time around, as it definitely does look like Krupp is starting to catch on to quite a bit, and I like I said before, I definitely think the smaller blast zones did help out. There was a lot of instances where Frost was just living it up at like 170 and making some big moves off of it too.
Oh, for damn sure. Again, like, smaller stages are really good for Falcon because they're able to close down a lot. And again, triplats, you can get a lot of extensions with those up air strings that you might not be able to get otherwise. I'm assuming the Town and City pick is going to be coming out. It might have been banned, though, because we're going right back to Battlefield, which is where the first match of the set was played on.
That's right. And you know what? I kind of like the triplats pick, but again, there was just like some issues with Krupp being able to land solid kills. But you know what? You know what? Streams like that, that's going to be more than enough of what we'll need right there to get a solid start. Only taking 13%, and we already got Krupp landing one hell of a finisher for this first stock on this potentially last game that Krupp will need to progress on to winners finals.
Yeah, and again, it's worth mentioning that Frost firmly had the win on this stage a little bit earlier in the set, but Krupp was able to pull out on top, and he's 2 for 2 on triplats right now in the set. So I think the stage pick is ill-advised because right now CaptainCURP looks super comfy.
Oh yeah, CaptainCURP is definitely running things as he does right now. He's back on schedule, back into the swing of things, and running a damn good fourth game. At the same time, you can see Frost is starting to catch into a couple of tricks, almost reading the down B that he was doing onto the center stage there, and almost getting a kill off of that F smash as well.
Yeah, I love that Nair 1 to F smash, but unfortunately it doesn't kill. And we see CaptainCURP take that next stock. And again, this is last stock winner side potentially for Frost, unless he can mount an epic comeback right now.
Exactly. He's going to need to hit Krupp with some of his own tech that he let go on the previous game in order to get himself back into this game 5 potentially. But, you know, it's still a possibility. Look at this good neutral. Getting it to 141% at ledge. Already getting a lot of good catches on platform and otherwise. 2 up airs in a row. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 up tilt followed up by an up air is going to bring us to only a 36% deficit. But again, there's a little bit more riding for Frost right now, so he's got to be able to pull this out in order to get a game 5, or it's going to be curtains on the winner's run.
Yep, and we know Frost doesn't want that. He's playing with so much pent-up rage right now. He does not want to go to loser's bracket right now. He doesn't want the mountain that he's going to have to climb if he goes down there. He knows if he wants to win this event, going to do it from winner's side is the best chance he has, but a no tech almost results in a stock. But Krupp still, no overextension there. Probably would have gone for another up air, but no, he played smart. He's like, okay, I'm going to get back to the ground. I'm going to see what he does next.
Exactly. Here we go. Good down B catch from Krupp. Oh my goodness, in 2 frames.
Yep.
Right off stage, man.
Spike, dude.
Spike, yeah, really good call out there. That was really nice.
Well, I have some